the Straw Hats are going to have to fight Loki. In chapter 1186, Oda seemingly set up what Jinbei, Nami, Frankie, Usopp, and Brook have been doing for the climax of this arc, which is freeing Gunko. However, in the recent chapter, Loki has temporarily been taken out of the fight with Emu and landed directly where the Straw Hats trying to free Gunko are, offering an easy solution to getting her out, which is Loki just freeing her from the ice. However, I don't think this is going to happen. It wasn't long ago where Gunko was doing serious damage to Loki while he was tied to the Adam Tree, and though Loki's getting along with Luffy, I don't think he cares even the slightest bit about the Straw Hats, so I don't see why he would help them. I also don't see Oda setting up this goal for so many of the Straw Hats just to fix it in such an easy, simple way 2 chapters later. So how are they going to do it? Well, I think they're going to have to fight Loki. This could explain why Oda's using so many Straw Hats for a pretty underwhelming plot point for the end of this arc, especially someone like Usopp, who's meant to be the main focus in Elbaf, and Jinbei, who's way too strong to just be standing around doing nothing, considering all that's happening right now on the island. But if they have to fight Loki, it would explain why there's so many people on this simple task. Fighting Loki seems a bit far-fetched with the group assembled, even though I do think Jinbei and Frankie are quite underrated strength-wise, but I still don't think they're strong enough to beat Loki. However, there is a wild card, that being Usopp. Usopp has to do something important in this arc, otherwise all this build-up for over 1,000 chapters is for nothing. And for most of this arc, I've thought that it's going to be something to do with Emu maybe holding him off. But could it be this? Could Usopp be the main reason that they defeat Loki and save Gunko? Now, of course, even though he's the weakest one there, I do think Usopp, because of the arc we're in, has the ability to just pull something out of the hat, maybe temporarily taking Ragnar off Loki. Now, I don't necessarily think this is definitely going to happen, but I do think it's a possibility. As I said, why is there so many Straw Hats in this one location for such a simple task? However, I do definitely think that Loki is going to refuse to free Gunko.